welcome back to Took's Craft Table. And these are the Big Sister journals. They're a part of my spring collection. It's a little bit late, but better than not thing, right? So I have 3 of them using Victorian Lady Handbook process from Nick the Booksmith to do it. This is pashmina scarf to use it as a cover. So she's huge, this one. I think she's 3 inches or maybe 2.5. 2.5 inches spine, not 3. 5 signature, and closure is with sari silk, just a simple closure with some keys, a charm here, and this one it's a little green and some fabric tab with dangling rooster, some beads, cute beads, and then some bumblebees and more bumblebee and really cute beads. This is journal, and then she have like beautiful tassel, and then the tassel made from all goodies. So the charm is like bow, bumblebee, dragonfly, and big bumblebee with clock. And this is some rickracs. Okay, and then she does have metal corner, so it's nice and strong. Okay, let's look at the inside. Oh, the measurement and sizes. Let's put these 2 twin away and take a look at this. The height is 8.5 by 5 3/4 of an inch. So I mean, the tassel, like, you can take off. It's attached by bulldog clip, also lobster claw, so you can use this for something else, you know, if you don't want it to be on your journal. So let's leave it there. Inside there's some pockets with some tags, and you know, there's a library plate. This tag is from my DigiKit, the bird with the saying, and the plate this book belonged to. Again, I use William Morrison pattern to make cover paper for each signature. And this also my tag, and the retro postcard, reproduce, not all. And any glossy page I would use gesso to paint, so that can be usable for writing. So some page layout, printing. Using basic journal paper. And this set I include the coloring page as well as the center of the signature. Lots and lots of room to journal. There's another page layout, digital stamp. Some journal card. from the Graphic Fairy, but this is I designed my own tag. And altered envelope. Here's some of those, and this is the coloring page. And the other side of the envelope. Tuck spot. And each book I include of these you know, the sport page. Why is it so tight? I made a mistake with putting Mod Podge over the tag because it's sticky. Anyway, this sport page is from the book that I got from thrift store, so each book will have a page of these, so you can use it to decorate it further on you. So and pocket. Noisy paper. Julie from Julie by dear Julie. She called it noisy paper. I thought it was cute. That's pocket. Here's a big tag that I made, I designed. It's simple, but I just don't know. I have to be careful with buying digital, because some store have very restricted use for small commercials. Some of them not even allowed to use, you know, so I have to be very careful. Try not to buy any DigiKit if it's not clearly said I can be used in my project and resell. So if it doesn't say that, I don't buy it, you know. I have to be careful. There's the Tracy envelope. So that's why I try to make my own paper layout and stuff like that, because I have access to the graphic, right? Because I paid member to the Graphic Fairy and the Pixel Scrapper, so I better use that. I mean, I don't know how to use Photoshop yet, so I'm learning. And that's just some extra thing in here. And I watched Nick using, she's making the typewriter key, so I gonna try that. It turned out okay, you know, that my clay, it's dry, weird, wrinkly, so it's a dollar store clay, so what to expect, right? And this is from Mrs. Cox's Garden. And here's that coloring page. journal card in there, and then a paper clip. From Mrs. Cox's Garden. This is the cardstock I bought, paper, and then it just doesn't go through the printer. So I use it as a base because I have this book. I bought this book from Amazon, and then so I kind of glue them on the cardstock. And it's so thick. I really like this page turnout. Whoops. These must come from somewhere. This tiny thingy. From Tim Holt. Yeah, I think it's from here. This is the outer with the letter postcard. This is so cute. That's also from Mrs. Cox's Garden. This from the public domain. I got a bunch of birds photo, and then I kind of printed out and cut it using the fancy scissors to cut it. Big balloon, if you like balloon. I'm just gonna sneeze. It's allergy season's coming. Yeah. And that's another images from Mrs. Cox's Garden. And this is the tags that my tag from my I made, and then the add Mrs. Cox images. And here's Tracy envelope. That's nice. And library card, my book plate, and the page from Edith Holden, April. Yeah, every book will come with one page from this book. I ordered 2 more books from Amazon, but it said it's coming from UK, so I hope it will come, because I read the review from this store. Like 90% of them never get the book, so I don't know what the scoop, but I take a risk. I don't know why I did, but I did. So the headband are lace and cheesecloth, so that's 5 signature. Big, chunky little thing, but it's not as crazy. Okay, that's Big Sister Journal 1. Oops, got her tassel. And this is the journal. This is the very first one that I did. I experimented closure and didn't turn out that great, but it still work. You know. See, I can't. I'm confused. So it has a one short one, which is supposed to come this way, and then it has one long one go around. So that's confused myself. And had like a door lock with the key dangling. It's glue bonded together really tight with the B7000 glue. By the way, these all can be changed to whatever the name you want to be, but right now I leave it as journal. It's just you know, I'm not kind of a theme person for say or concept journal. It's gonna take a lot of effort and knowledge, which I don't have knowledge. I don't mind to spend time and effort, but I don't have the knowledge to put together concept journal, because I don't read as much as I should be. So the dangling, the beads are the same: rooster, key, and bumblebee, and yeah, it can be taken off and filled with goodies in here. If you can also trim it off and decorate your inside as well if you don't like to use dangling, the tassel. Inside again, the library book plate and pockets, and small pocket here as well. This tuck spot. And the tab is in yellow. I could call her by color of the tab. That one was blue, the previous one was blue, and this is yellow, so we could call that so to be distinguished. And this is the very first one that I start, so it would be quite different. This tag made from book page and hold my digital tag that I sell in my store. A really nice simple tag. I like flat tags to add to journal because it's not too chunky. It's noisy paper. And there's more tuck spot and pocket made from old book page. Big collage. And tuck spot with tracy envelope. And the paper clip, I'm using images that I purchased from Caroline's Craft Tree, her kitchen set or something. They have beautiful stuff, so I make it to smaller size and then make it into the paper clip. Another project that I'm planning to do is a recipe journal. I'm collecting some images and details to add to the book. I'll talk about the Tracy envelope. Some paper ruffle and tags from my shop with the images from Mrs. Cox's garden. Sorry if you hear my tummy rumble. It's past my snack time. These little baby tickets from Tracy Fox DigiKid. It's also this pocket, but the tag is mine. I love this big tag and simple, and this. Whoops! I playing with the magnet, but I couldn't find the one that has stainless look, so I got just a magnet look, so I try to cover it, but it's so thick I don't know how to hide it. So I use the butterfly like that. And this ticket also from my shop, journaling card from the Graphic Fairy, and big tags also mine. I sewn the edge. This is the mail envelope. I'm just gonna skip a few pages. Hope that's okay because they're all the same. These big tags also I design and make it, and then use Mrs. Cox's orchid image to put on, and I sew the edge. And the thick card, and this is the washi tape, so I put on the cardstock and fussy cut it out because it's so cute. This is also the same, but this is from my shop, the tickets, and the tags are also from my shop. Say a kind word is like a spring day. Yes, it is. It's freshen up, right? The Great Tea Company, that one. And this is also ephemera and journaling card. That's another one from my tags and Mrs. Cox's image. And belly band with some lace. Here's the page from Edith Holden for this book. I have to go fast because still one more book. So long, and this is one of the tags that I designed. And ruffle. And this is the Tracy envelope. I call it. That's the last page with the library card, and this one has my last pocket full of tags thing that I did on tutorial. This is the last one I use up, so it has, this is the ticket from my shop. And also this tag from my shop as well. And also these two tags are from my shop, and this one is from the Graphic Fairy. And that's it. And my book plate. Whoops. So this is the problem with the sari silk. I try to clean it as much as I can, and I iron it, but it still come out. So the long one go to the back, come up, and the short one just like that. We'll see. And the bow. And And that's Sister Journal Yellow, Big Sister. Okay, one last one. Oops, she keep forget her dangling, her tassel. And this one, the tassel the same, filled with goodies. And this one just the key hooked to the knot there. I just try to make a simple closure. Okay, this one has first pocket, has this page. And retro and Mrs. Cox Orchid album. So I bought both album 1 and 2, so I don't know which album that is. So you need to check it out. They're all beautiful. And that's from my shop. And the color page. I'm gonna go really fast. I think somebody's looking for dinner. No, it's only 4:30. This is from Tracy. And that's from my shop. Oh, troublemaker's coming. Hi.
Mommy taping.
This is the journaling card. Troublemaker. I think he took something with him. I don't know, and I don't care. I'm not gonna chase him. And this is Tracy's envelope. And I play around a lot with page layout and stuff like that, so I use it in my journal. So I don't think it's good enough to sell them. I mean, I try to sell my tickets and all that, but it doesn't seem to be any interest for anybody. Creativity takes courage. That's from my shop. You know, I like very simple. I don't like fancy, you know, because when you print out, like, so much ink used to print out one page and stuff like that. So that's why another reason I don't really buy, you know. I like Nick because her design is like very like economic in terms of inks and stuff and paper, right? So that's why I like her. And then I like her style, very simple. And this is the book page with gesso and collage. When I say collage, my husband keep laughing at me because he said he's trying to teach me, but he gave up. I gave up. I said whatever I want to say, but as long as people know what I'm talking about. I can't pronounce LRR. You know, it's hard. And there's a Sombra, and I sew them together so they know that, you know, the tuck spot. That's the page and end of the signature. And this is the third signature. Here again, that magnet thingy. I used this ribbon to cover it. And here's the tags from my shop, and this is from the Graphic Fairy. You can use it for the label. And the big tags, also my design cover with the Mrs. Cox images. More journaling card. And that's, oh, see, I was wrong. Yeah, the other book didn't have it. Okay, it should be just one, so I'll take this one and give it to this book, and I need to find something in here. Okay, keep going. There's some tuck spot, and this is the coloring page. Maybe a challenge, try to color these because this is so thick. And here's the Mrs. Cox images, and that, then the ruffle. You cut out magazine and make a ruffle. This is also a tuck spot. I didn't have anything to put in there. You know what? Yeah. That could be in there. There you go. Oops. Oh, I guess the gesso didn't dry properly. Oh wow. Okay. That big tag. Oh. And here's again images from Caroline Craft Tree, and this is journaling card. I use a lot of orchids images from Mrs. Fog's garden in this journal set. Like I mentioned earlier, I love orchids. The flower I like is daffodil, orchid, and any spring like vibrant color flower I love. And yeah, some collage. Castle. This is also my paper layout design. This is like trying the magnet. I bought this cheap magnet from dollar store and then want to see if it works. It doesn't. It's like very weak. I did the decoupage on this one. And the images from Caroline's Craft Tree, Tracy's envelope, it's so thick. I need to reconsider amount of pages per signature because it ended up so thick, because like I can't stop adding thing to it. That's the problem, you know. I keep adding and adding and adding, and then even I'm finished the book sewn in and everything, I still come back and add stuff to it. And that's why it's getting to be so thick. So I need to limit it, the signature page. And here's the library card and book page from Edith Holden and my book plate. That's it. That's the big sister. She's pink, so I'll call her Big Sister Pink. So there's pink, blue, and yellow. So I will list them in my Etsy shop hopefully Monday. And if you're not subscribed yet, please do press the subscribe button, and we'll see you next video. Bye.